how do there, chums? 'Tis I, Captain Stephen. Today I'm playing some Elden Ring, and I'm hoping to get myself some new wizard stuff. So yes, I want to get a wizardy staff and some wizardy spells, because wizards without staffs and spells are a little bit shite. So yes, here I am, setting off on my first adventure to get myself some wizardy stuff. So first I need a wizard master. So I need to find somebody that can teach me the wizardy ways. Yes, like a Gandalf. And I can become an apprentice. Right, so I'm over at these church ruins. And yeah, inside of these church ruins is a really big frickin' Triffid. Yeah, you can kind of kill the Triffid if you want. But just to the side of where the Triffid is this little entrance. Where the Triffid was, you can climb up the wall on your horse. And there's a dead body on top of the actual mount here, which is pretty darn sweet. Oh, fudge, I fudged that up. Let's try that once more, shall we? So there was a big Triffid here. I killed it. It's a big pink frickin' plant. Yeah, pretty easy to dispatch. You hit it with long range stuff. You can kill it with short range as well. But yeah, it does do these sort of weird sort of poison area effect spells. So just be mindful of that. Right, lining up Torrent to this wall is a pain in the bloody neck. Right, so let's jump on up the wall. Awesome. And we're up. I don't know what this thing does that I pick up here, people. If you know inside of the comments what this plant is used for when I pick it up, here we go. It's something lily. I can't remember. There we go. Yeah, it's the Tarina's lily. Okay, have no idea what it does. So let's go into the underground passage. This is where I'm going to find my wizarding master. Now I need to give credit where credit's due. I found this out thanks to Rage Gaming again. So Rage Gaming, you're freaking awesome. I will put a link to your channel in the top right hand corner. Thank you very much. Right, well let's head on in. There we go. And let's head on down into here. So we're going to be having to fight Pumpkinhead, this big sort of boss creature. You can see here I died once, so I need to pick up my runes, lovely jubbly runes. Thank you very much, runes. Now, when I cut, you're going to see my runes go back to 0 again. It's because it killed me a couple of times in a row, and I've lost all my freaking runes. He's not an easy boss, so I didn't call him my wolves the first time. The wolves help massively as distraction, but when he hits me, he's taking a lot of damage because I haven't really invested in defense. So I'm just going all out magic at him at the moment and trying my best to beat good old Pumpkinhead. And yeah, he's very good at doing bleed attacks. I'm nearly dead again. So yeah, this took me, I think, 4 tries. So yeah, it's not an easy character, mainly because of the short confinements that you're in here. You can see all my runes are just there. But the thing is, you have to kill him to get them back, and it's not all that easy. It doesn't let you just pick them up as soon as you go in the room. So lose them once, yeah, it's not that great. Awesome, dead, done. Emily is failed. However, I think I've only got like, what, a couple of runes left in that sort of stack that's over there anyhow. I don't think I can get all my runes back. But there we go. He's now dispatched. He's now dead. There's not much else to glean from inside of this room, apart from there's some grace there. So you can now hit up a save point after the fact that you've attacked the boss. Right, so I'm just going to interact with this. I'm just going to make sure that I can't level up or anything like that. And then we'll be heading through the door to see our wizarding master. Brilliant! We can learn magic, can't we, Harry? Nice one. Lovely jubbly. You can see that I'm now level 30. I'm doing quite good, I think. I think I'm doing okay. But yeah, I have been watching a few guides. So there we go. I'm heading out the freaking door, aren't I? Wrong way. Right, yes, we need to go through this door. Over here, of course. I can get lost in it's only got 2 entrances. That's just me. Right, so we head on into here and we can see that there's loads of crystals all around her. Well, hello there. And yeah, she's got a nice way about her. I'll let you have a little listen to some dialogue.
The sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. Well, your aptitude does appear passable, but one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me? Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protégé in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Okay, well, she hasn't got anything to ought, really, has she? But you can bring some scrolls to her, some magical scrolls, and she will learn the magic, and then she would sell you said magic. So you're not going to get any of these spells for free. Heck no, you're going to have to unlock them using your runes or whatever. So anyhow, at least we've unlocked her, and we've got a save position right by her. Now we need to go and get some scrolls. So this was all in one of Rage Gaming's videos, and I've pulled it apart, added some of my own bits in, but thank you very much, Rage Gaming. Right, okay, awesome. Let's head on out and let's see if we can go and get a scroll. So at the top of this staircase, just to the right of me, would be that Triffid normally. You can, every time you reload, you can keep farming it if you want, but it doesn't give you much XP, so there's no real point. We're going to be riding south, very far south to be honest. So just follow this pathway down. I've sped up this footage because it's a bit of a trek, but at least you can see the way that I'm going. Head towards that big freaking glowing tree and then sort of veer off over this way, and then you're going to head on through this horrible castle with hanged bodies up from the bridge. Just carry on through there, ignore everything, keep going down and keep going down as far as I'm going here, and eventually you would get to a column that's got one of the map fragments on, and you can unlock the rest of the map from this map fragment. So all the way down here, keep going. It's not essential that you unlock the map, but it does help to know where you're going, and also it unlocks a big swathe of the map here. So now I want to backtrack on myself, and there should be a little sort of rest point around here, and then where I want the staff is by those ruins over there, near to where my cursor is now, just to the left of it. Righto. Awesome, so I think we've got a plan settled. We're going to head on backtrack slightly, hopefully hit up a point of grace. And it's good that there's a point of grace there, because we're going to be fighting a boss that has got a big wizardy staff, and we want that wizardy staff from that boss. Yes, we do. Dun, 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 dun. So here we go. Here is the point of grace, which I'm struggling to get to. And let's head on over and let's rest. It looks like there was a little cowboy there before. He had a nice little fedora type hat, didn't he? I want a fedora type hat. Yes, I do. Awesome. So now we've saved. Have we got enough to level up? Just check. No, I'm rune deficient. Very rune deficient indeed. I need to do some more farming. But I want to find some more farming interesting spots, so I may have to have a little butchers around. I mean, I did share with you the other one the other day of where you can farm a few people, and that's how I got to level 30. I could just do that again with my new magical abilities by the end of this video. It might make it more fun, mightn't it? It might make it easier. Right, awesome. So now I need to head on over to those ruins, and we need to tackle the boss. So this should be fun. You know what? Why am I walking there? I could be using my freaking horseman horse. Torrent, where are you, Torrent? There we go. Meow. Awesome. That's a lot quicker than walking, isn't it? Fantastamondo. Oh, sparkly. I'd have that. Thank you very much. Into my pocket you go, sparkly item. Sweet. Okay, awesome. And we'll head down this way. Oh, look, there's two more sparklies over there. Let's go get those sparklies. Sparkly in my pocket. Oh my days, there's evil. Evil is afoot. Right, okay, well that tempted me in, didn't it? Yes, sparkly bits of jewellery. Doesn't take much to tempt old Captain Steve's magpie eyes. No. So here we are, the demi-human forest ruins. That's where you need to be to get your actual pointy stick. And it's inside of here. He's got the pointy stick at the moment. You see it in his hand. It's freaking massive when it's in his hand. When it's in your hand, it scales to your hand size. Bizarre, but it is magical, so we're not going to question that too much, are we? No! Right, okay, cool, awesome. Let's take on out these little weird goblin-type creatures with clubs, shall we? You know what? I'm going to call in my wolf pack. Wolves, dispatch them. Get them, kill them, have them. We're also going to get a jellyfish inside of this, a ghosty jellyfish. So stay tuned if you want a ghosty jellyfish. Everyone wants a ghosty jellyfish. Right, awesome. I've got jellyfish in that tank there. They're not real, but they're ghosty jellyfish. They look like jellyfish anyway, don't they? They're swimming around. Right, awesome. Take this. So I'm using my AoE type dispensing type one there. I don't use it all too often. The chances of it coming up are fairly few and far between, so you know what, I might be swapping that out during this video as well for a different spell. You can get that spell, it's like a shotgunny type spell, but it doesn't do all that much damage even if you are close to people. You see him take out the wall there. That's brilliant that he actually does environmental damage. I've nearly killed him. He's dead. Now I am level 30, so be sure that you've leveled up a bit before you come here if you want a slightly easier time of things, but you can come here right from the off. If you really want to, as soon as you've got Torrent, maybe. But I wouldn't really advise it. Get up a few levels first. Right, there's a couple of bad guys in here, a couple of little trolls. Might as well kill them while I've still got my ghost dogs with me. Right, take that, you. Ghost wolves and ghost dogs. I mean, the wolves inside of Game of Thrones weren't really wolves. No, they were, what were they? Northern Inuits, I believe, as the type of breed of dog that they are. The closest thing you're going to find to a wolf. Yeah, Northern Inuits, dogs, lovely. Awesome, we've now just managed to get all this extra stuff. We've got ourselves a club. Yeah, brilliant. But no, that's not what we're after. We want the magical staff, which we will be equipping. Yes, we will. And we will be using this staff probably for the duration of play, I'd imagine. Apparently, it's one of the better staffs instead of game. So, now we're going to be heading back over this way and heading up on top of that sort of hill over there. So yeah, it's just north of where we just were and just south of where my little learned person was, my wizardy school teacher is. So there we go, awesome. So we're heading up onto this hill over here. And there is a point of grace just there on the map that I was just showing. So I'm just going to head over this way and we're just going to clamber up that hill and get up top of there. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to go up this way and jump across. Yeah, there's a load of those weird pylon type worm creatures over there that look like those magnetic balls that you're going to stick together. Right, okay, awesome. Oh, we nearly died. Okay, cool. There we are. We've made it. We've jumped over. Awesome. And we're heading up this way. Now, there are some guards here. Could take them out and get a few runes, couldn't I? And yeah, why the fudge not? Might as well. Might know why I'm here. But what we want is just over that way and not on top of there. So yeah, we'll go over there in a moment. Right, we're going to use my new magical staff. Let's put it to the test. Kaboom! Oh, well, that did nothing. It needs to be closer. It does a lot more damage now. That's pretty darn freaking epic. I'm liking my new staff. There it goes. Boom! Yeah, take that, you and your dad. Ha! Awesome. Might as well just continue with my killing spree. Double kill. The last one, we've got them, and we're going to just call in my dog. Not my dog, my freaking horse. Okay, yeah, we're going to call in my horse, Torrent, to do this jump, because that looks a little bit, I don't think I can make that jump. I'm not even going to attempt it. We're going to use Torrent. Here we go, Torrent. Brilliant. And yeah, we'll take a little run up, and then we'll just do a jump across. Boom. Yeah, double jump ability. Right, so there is this chap that's sort of defending it, a sorcerer of Ort, but I'm just going to kill him before he gets a chance to do anything. Yeah, best way in this game, isn't it? Just kill stuff before you actually see what they do. Yeah, because what they do is kill you. Yeah, awesome. Right, we've got our first scroll. We can go back to our wizardy master. Heck yes, we can. So here we go. Let's teleport, shall we? Right, so you should be able to see where I am on the map now, people. So that's where we just were, where my yellow marker is. Might as well clear that blue one. But my actual master is just there. So it's only south of that. So it's not too far. To be fair, I could have gone and got that first, really, couldn't I? Before I went and got my magical rod of destruction. But yeah, we've done things a little bit arse about face. Awesome. Let's just hop on down and let's go and see our master. Hello there, master. She's got a very odd head, isn't she? But yet she says exactly the same stuff as she said last time. So there's nothing new to be had here, really. We're handing her in this new scroll, and let's see what she's got to say for herself after that. Well, we'll give her the scroll, and then we just go to study sorcery.
Ah, is that a scroll? Take very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
Brilliant! So what spells have you learned now? So there's this one, but I need to have intelligence of 22. So I need to upgrade my intelligence 2 levels, but I definitely want that spell. And I've got another spell that I can learn right now that gives me a big glowing blue sword. Yes, a lightsaber. We're going to be having ourselves a lightsaber. Heck yes, we are. So I'd replace out my area of effect spell, I think. It'd be nice if you could have more than just 2 spells in your repertoire, but for whatever reason, my memory isn't good enough, apparently, to hold 3 spells. So I don't know what I need to do to be able to hold 3 spells inside of my memory. So anyhow, now how to apply your spells, because it's very difficult. You go to a point of grace to do it, and in there you go to memorize spell. Okay, I was going through my freaking repository and inventory and wondering why I couldn't use it or apply it. You have to remember it from a point of grace. That's the only way you set your spells. Bit of an odd one, so there we go. If you're struggling, go to a point of grace and go to memorize spells. Now I want to swap out that one for that one. Done. Easy as that. When you know how, it's easy. But beforehand, like I say, I was going through all my equipment, spells, and all sorts of stuff. All sorts of weird-ass menus. Let's give it a try, and then I can just rest again. Okay, well, we know that we've got that one. Brilliant, right? So the next spell we're going to learn, we're going to make that go a lot faster. I'm going to make it instantaneous. Oh, look at that. We've got us freaking selves a lightsaber sword. Awesome. Great. And apparently there's a way to make that even bigger, but it's very risky, so I'm not going to chance that yet. So nice, got myself a lovely new saber. Yeah, big lightsabery type sword. Fantastamondo. Awesomes. Righto. And I think we're about good, aren't we? So I think we can press on, though. There's still other stuff we can get. So I want to get that glintstone to go a lot faster. So we're going to do that next. Okay, so this means going really far north, and yeah, so this is right up here, so it's way past the sort of encampment and all that sort of stuff, but it's right up by this broken wall, and there's like a little broken down hut near here too. So if I go up to the top corner of this map, so there's sort of like a big giant drop off here, so hopefully you're going to know roughly where I am in relation to the map. Now I'm going to turn around and backtrack on myself, so yeah, if you reach this point you've gone too far. So head back this way, and there should be a broken down shack. Now inside of this broken down shack we're going to get a jellyfish ghost that can aid us and help us with inside of our quest. Rather than using the wolves we can use the jellyfish if we wish. So yeah, I'm going to swap to the jellyfish. We'll give it a go at some point in a future video. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to use it in this video. But yeah, head on back down this way and you should see a broken down little shack here. And it's got a point of grey. So it's a very good sort of stopping point and a save point for the rest of our adventure to get in the next scroll to take back to our Wizardy Master. So here we go, we're going to rest here. Lovely job. Lost Grace discovered. Brilliant. And that's another save point. Lovely. Now inside of this shack is a lovely little lady that's going to give us a new pet jellyfish ghost that we can summon using our ghost bell, which is pretty sweet. But up on top of this there's also something that this chap has got that he doesn't need because he's rather dead. So we're going to pick on that and we'll see what it is. Some sort of weird stone wood key. Interesting. Well, hello there, Little Red Riding Hood. Yep, so she comes up with a load of dialogue, and then straight after the first section of dialogue, which I've conveniently skipped for you, just in case you don't really want that spoiled, here we go.
I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un.
I think she sounds rather like Wolfie the Noob. Another No Man's Sky content creator is rather awesome. And put a card in the top right corner if you want to go and check him out, Wolfie the Noob. So there we go. I've now put the jellyfish into my company. Brilliant. I'm just going to make a little save and rest point here just to get that one banged. Sweet. Jellyfish. Nice. I like jellyfish. As you can tell, I like a jellyfish. Ha! Coolio. Next, right, so this is getting quite long, this video, isn't it? But now we've got ourselves a wizardy sort of staff. We've got ourselves one wizardy spell with a nice glowing lightsaber sword, and we've got ourselves a jellyfish. So we've got a freaking lot in this one video. But now we will need to continue northward. And again, I'm going to speed on up the footage. So here we go. So as you probably saw, there is a site of grace right outside of this church, so I made a save there. And now you have quite an interesting dialogue with another wizard master, which is pretty darn sweet, but the spells that he's got aren't that great. This one to lumen up corridors might be good, rather than using the actual fiery type stick thing, the torch. Torch, yeah, fiery stick thing. What the fudge? Anyway, let's hear what he's got to say, because he's got some interesting dialogues.
These are no match for your generosity. All right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rhea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active. making entry to the academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning. Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the academy.
Right, so I need a glintstone key. Where do you find one of those? If you know, let us know in the comments. That'd be freaking awesome. And yeah, by the sounds of it, I might need a spare one. So if you know where two are, yeah, hit us up. Awesome. So I've murdercated all of these skeletons that drop from the tree. And there's also a little guy at the base of the tree that gives you these sort of glowing golden lumps of stuff that supposedly heal everyone around you, so I guess for multiplayer, so nice to have. So I'll grab those off of him. Now, just over the side from here, not this way, but over to the right, down that way, where there's a cemetery, we need to jump across there, using Torrent. So here we go, let's get on Torrent, and we're going to jump across to the cemetery. So not this bit, there's like an extended cemetery across this gap. So you've got to run down, and you've got to clear this jump here. I'll show you where you've got to go. You've got to go over that side. So let's take a little run up, and let's try and do a jump. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, that was a bit unnerving. Right, so that pile of graves that's just to my left, that's where the next sort of scroll is. But I'm just going to go all the way over for the dirt and beaten path, and I'll make my way back there. So I'll show you exactly where it is if you do come a different direction. But here we go, let's just jump off the horse. Well, let's get back to the main gate, and then we go through. Now, come on. Oh, I'm getting stuck in all the foliage, aren't I? So here we go. This is where I'm going to start. So there we are. Let's just jump off the horse here. And I'm going to make my way back into there. And we're going to take out all the bad guys. I guess we are. Right. So at the moment I've got my sword on. I need to swap that to my new magical staff. Awesome. One of them, the cheeky little scamp, has already spotted me. There he is. So there we go. Have some magic in your face. Magic! And you're dead. Brilliant. Awesome. When you knock them down, they will reassemble. So I swap to sword and then slay them. I'll take that. You can hit them with another magical beam, but I find it so much easier just to hit them with a sword, and then you don't use any FP. Take that, you. He is pretty much dead before he even got out of the ground. Right, let's swap to sword, and let's slay that one. So I think there's about 3 or 4 of these. So that's 2 down. There's another one over there. Right, so we've locked on. Can I get him through the gravestones? No such luck. Right, okay, we'll get a bit closer then. Take that. Yes. Oh, no, we're out of magic. Fudge. Right, I need to drink one of these. Nice. And oh, he knocked me to the floor with a freaking skull. Oh my days, it's like something out of freaking Mortal Kombat, isn't it? Once they get going, they really get going. So yeah, you have to time your rolls just right as well to get out the way of those skulls. And they do a lot of damage, so be careful. Don't underestimate these guys. Boom, he's dead. And there we go, there's another little sort of corpse there. You pick up an Academy scroll. We're good. We can head on back to our Learned Master, which is miles away. look how far away it is. See, that gives you an idea of roughly how far you've got to travel for that one. That's kind of why I left it till last. And we're heading back over to the ruins. Heading back down to this church or whatever it is, and we're going to go see our Learned Master in there. The one with, it looks like she's got a stone head or something. I mean, what is that visage all about? How weird. And yeah, she says the same sort of stuff all over again. But she has got quite a lovely voice. Here we go. We're going to give her the scroll, and again she says the same stuff as soon as you give her the scroll. Oh, it takes me back to my academy days. Oh, joy to the memories. Lovely, lovely. And now you can study. Right, so the spell that I want here is the Swift Glintstone. It's going to make my glintstones move a lot quicker. There is also a Great Glintstone, but you know what? It's not that great, because by the time you fired off one of those, you could have hit them with 2 smaller ones, and it doesn't cost hardly any FP now to actually use this Swift Glintstone. So it's actually a massive upgrade at a lower FP. It's freaking awesome. So we're going to equip that, but I do want to come back to that magical sword one, where the swords will dance around you and attack on enemies, because because that one's freaking ace. It's like a home-seeking one. Yeah, and it hits multiples, I think. Anyhow, awesome. So here we go. Let's memorize that one. Let's put this one in. So I'm going to get rid of my lightsaber at some stage. Lightsaber's quite cool, but we have got a sword in our other hand anyway, haven't we? So, you know. But apparently, the FP sword that you use, the lightsaber, actually goes through blocking characters and swords. So it's actually quite cool for taking out the guys with swords. But there you go. Look how fast that is. Kapoom, kapoom, kapoom. Like frickin' Vegeta with his whatever cannon it is. Gallic gun. Anyway, there we go. I'm now an OP wizard, people. Until next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.